Well, it is that time of year, again, when deer are roaming all over our communities, and they are multiplying. As we first showed you last night on CTV News, the females can be very aggressive when they are protecting their young. But what should you do if you find a fawn and it's by itself? As CTV's Louise Hartland shows us, your first instinct to help it is likely the wrong one.
They are just a few weeks old, but for one reason or another, these tiny fawns are orphans.
And last year we released at the end of the summer 13 deer. At the moment, we're not even in June yet, and we have 11 in care.
A huge increase from the 2 fawns WildArk was caring for this time last year. Some of their mothers were killed by vehicles, a problem rising with the population.
There are large herds that migrate through our community, specifically the Gordon Head area. We know that there are large herds of these animals, and obviously they're only growing, especially this time of year when we are seeing the new fawns.
Others, such as this young male, were picked up by people who thought they were abandoned. This fawn was illegally kept inside someone's house, fed and cuddled.
You know, you can see the difference between this guy and the other 3 that are staying away from us and, you know, doing what deer should be doing. So at this point, he would be following Mom, and now he's following people.
Thousands of does up and down Vancouver Island are giving birth right now, then leaving their fawns as they forage for food. WildArk says unless they are in danger, you should leave them alone as well.
If a deer is lying down and is not responsive and you can get really close to it and it's not doing anything, it's actually normal. Mom will be feeding them only twice a day at sunrise and sunset around that time, and the rest of the day they're hiding so that they don't attract attention from predators.
This fawn is recovering after it was attacked by a dog in Beacon Hill Park on Saturday.
But there was some definite swelling on the head and some signs of head trauma as well.
If you find a fawn or any other wildlife you think could be in distress, do not touch it. Call WildArk at 250-478-WILD and let the experts tell you how to handle it. Thanks to them, all of the young deer here will stay until the fall when they are rehabilitated and released back into the wild where they belong. Louise Hartland, CTV News, Metchosin.